What's your favorite flavor?
Probably like probably like blue, the blue one or like that calypso, that grape one, that purple one. That shit probably fire. I want a sponsor from them.
Right.
I'm gonna tell everybody just send y'all lemonades to me, man.
Right. You want to be the
I'll be the
viewer.
brand ambassador for anybody lemonade if it's fire.
I'm gonna tell you who got a good one. Harris Teeter. Harris Teeter got a
Harris
bomb
Teeter.
lemonade.
That's
Their
that's
lemonade.
out here, ain't it?
Yeah. Oh, y'all don't have a Harris Teeter.
Uh-uh.
What you guys have?
I don't even know. We ain't got nothing. We got all the basic.
Y'all got Walmart.
Yeah, we got
You
Walmart.
have Food Line.
No, I know what Food Line is
Publix.
though. No, we got
Uh,
Kroger.
okay, I know Kroger is. Yeah,
We got
that's
Walmart,
South Carolina.
Kroger,
Yeah,
Aldi.
yeah.
Um, we really ain't got no special grocery stores for real.
Oh dang,
That's it.
dang. All right. Y'all already know what's going on. It's QC booth. I'm in here with my boy Big Boog. You know he coming down. You know to rock out with the foe, and we just chilling. You know we over at No Stress in a no stress zone.
Sure.
You know just chopping it up, talking about different things. We was actually just talking about grocery stores. They don't have food lines. They don't have Publix. So yeah, just talking a little bit about you. So tell me what the abbreviation in your name stands for. Is that like your label? What exactly is that?
Yeah. So originally I came out going by MB Boog.
Mm-hmm.
That stood for Mud Baby. Just cause that's kind of like something I kind of personify as. And then I started thinking kind of like ahead as far as like, okay, when I want to start my own label,
Mm-hmm.
um, what's gonna catch, like what's gonna sound, like something like when you got Dirk, you think OTF. When you got
Right.
different labels, you think of
Right.
like stuff that catches and the fans can like hold on to it and it sounds like something that people would say over and over again. So I came up with TRF. TRF stands for the Rich Family. So it's like
Okay.
um, it's just like a kind of like a group with me and all my people. My homeboys, my partners.
Okay.
Um, all of us is kind of going towards one goal. So it's like the Rich Family. So when we all get to that point, it's gonna be like one big ass family. Is just you know that type of thing. And then like once you get to the marketing side of it,
Mm-hmm.
you start doing merch. You get to put
Yeah.
the logos on there.
Yeah.
You start putting everything like that. People
Yeah.
want to wear stuff like that. So
Right.
that's kind of what I was thinking when I was coming up with that. And yeah,
Okay.
the Rich Family.
Okay. I like that though. I
Thank
like
you.
that. So, when you talk about your team and your gang and all of y'all, do y'all all do music? Are you the only one doing music and everybody pushing you? Because sometimes it's only one person doing music, but everybody's pushing them as a team.
Right.
So are there multiple of y'all who do music?
Nah,
Is
it's
it just
just me.
you?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
just
so
I'm
your
the only
team is just
musician. Yeah.
strong.
So I do music. One of my homeboys, he a boxer. Uh,
Okay.
his name Jason Showtime.
So he your
Jason Starks.
security when y'all out?
Yeah,
Okay.
he
Okay,
he the
Jason.
he big,
Okay.
he it's crazy as it sound. He bigger than me. So
Okay. Okay. So he
yeah,
with it.
yeah. So he a heavyweight boxer. He just turned pro
Oh,
last
okay.
month. So
Oh wow.
yeah, we turned him up too. So yeah, we got him. One of my homies, his name JB. He played basketball. My other homie G Ball, I put him
Hmm.
in some songs. You probably heard his name before. Some of the songs. He the get money man. He the businessman.
Okay.
He the one that trying to get all the money coming in. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we got all of them. And you got my brother. He just he do whatever. So
Okay. Okay. And I was listening to just a few of your songs, and I do see that you reference your mom
mhm.
a lot. So tell me a little bit about that relationship. Like, you and your mom tight. How
Yeah,
is the relationship?
yeah, that's my girl, man. She it's been me and her from day one.
Mm-hmm.
From the time I can remember. I mean, her and my pops was married. But by the time I kind of had memory or anything, they was divorced, and then my
Yeah.
pops passed away when I was 9. So it's
Okay.
kind of just been me and her rocking from day one. So
No
me and
siblings?
yeah, I got siblings, but we all got different mamas. So and we in different places. So it's like
Gotcha.
it's always just been me and my mama. When we
Right.
moved to wherever we was at, whenever we moved somewhere, it was just me and her. We packed up
Gotcha.
everything and we left. We
Gotcha.
done been down, at the
Yeah.
bottom. What I'm saying, came out
Yeah.
of nowhere, and then now we where we at now. She living good. She making a good living,
That's good.
and I got my thing going on, and she support me fully. So you know
That's what's
that's how we
up.
doing. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Because I always ask about moms.
Hmm.
especially if I hear you talking about it in your music,
Right.
only because I'm a momager as well. So with me being a momager, I'm really close with my artist, and I always push him as well.
Yeah.
And just having children in general, you know. But I see, like you talked about her in multiple songs, so I was
Yeah.
like,
Nah, she
you know,
definitely
how was the
support.
relationship?
She support heavily. Like
Okay,
she the one that like whenever I start thinking about merch,
yeah,
she come in my
she come up
room.
with ideas.
Yeah, she'll come to my room if I'm at the house and she'll be like, I think we should do this for the merch. Like she
Yeah,
make like she came up in my room one time when I was over there. She was like, I want to do some coffee mugs, because my granny she drink coffee and tea and all that type of stuff. And so my mom was like, we should go tap in with the coffee mugs. And I'm like, I'm not really, it ain't really nobody I know
yeah,
that's gonna buy no coffee mugs. But if you
yeah,
think it's a good
but
idea, but
yeah,
I'm gonna rock with it. But yeah, so she definitely very supportive. She behind me 100%, 150%.
okay.
Yeah, we locked in.
Awesome, awesome. So let me ask you another thing as far as like with your music. What is your overall goal? What is your overall reach as far as what you want to do with your music? What is your end game?
My end game, it sound I don't want to do the cliche route and just say like I want to be the best rapper of all time, like because I really don't, because music is so subjective,
Correct.
so everybody got their own opinions about it.
Correct. Correct.
Jay Z, if you going off accolades and all that type of stuff, there's really no argument of who the greatest of all
Yeah.
time is.
Yeah.
Everybody, I don't really listen to Jay Z like that. Like, not that I dislike his music, it's just
Yeah.
I'm never listening to Jay Z on a regular basis. So it's like I would never say Jay Z is the greatest rapper of all time. So
Who would you say? Who is one of your best? Let's say one of your best who is deceased and one of your currents.
deceased, I would say I gotta go Biggie, just
Okay.
because he changed so much of the sound when he came out. Like it was not really too many people that was rapping about like fly stuff like
Yeah.
like the cool laid back
Yeah.
type of fly like
Rocking the
popping. Yeah,
Coogee, the
like
designer.
he changed so much of the culture with his influence and like his music when he was
Okay.
alive. So like if I had to go somebody alive, I was talking about it the other day.
Hmm.
I probably had to go Drake just because Drake made so much music. Um, Drake made so much music for my like upbringing as far as just like middle
Gotcha.
school to like now.
Gotcha.
Drake done made
Gotcha.
so many soundtracks as far as just
Gotcha.
like stuff that I didn't live through.
Gotcha.
Like periods in
Gotcha.
my life that I didn't live through. So like I relate so
To
much
Drake.
to Drake's music because he's
Okay.
been around for so long.
And let me ask you another question. Who are some big names as far as music artists that have influenced you as far as your music, or what inspired you to do music in the first place?
Um, Inspired me to do music. I gotta be honest. Like I started doing music mainly because of COVID. Like I was in the
Really, you
house.
was in the
Yeah,
house,
I was in the
you was
house all
stuck,
day,
start
and I
playing
was
with it a
just
little
like,
bit.
yeah, like I was a drummer as a kid, so like
Okay,
I kind
musical.
of just different drum patterns and being able to come up with different different stuff like that. And so when I was when COVID hit and everything was shut down, um, we was just kind of sitting around not doing nothing. So I bought my own studio and then put it in my brother's pantry
Oh
and was
wow,
rapping out of there, like kind of
yeah,
figuring out my own engineering, like
yeah,
doing that type of thing, just messing around with it. I wasn't releasing no music. I just was kind of messing around with it. And so then, um, I think it was like last summer, I released like my first song that I kind of was starting to try to push. It was called Chase a Bag, and that was like my first time going in the studio and coming out with a song that I was like, okay, I really want to do this. Like, this is really
gotcha.
what I want to do.
Gotcha. So you was playing around with it a little bit, but then you took it serious once you made that one song. So what was it? What was the difference between that song and the last songs that you did? Did you actually just take more time to build it, put your ad libs in, or was it just you just felt like this one was hard and like everybody gonna rock with this one? Like
Yeah.
what
So
made it
like
that?
the crazy thing about Chase a Bag was I didn't really write that song out in like extended period of time. It was kind of like one of my homies had a studio session. I was at his studio session. I had a session after him,
Mm-hmm.
and I had he had played like a beat, and he was kind of doing like a up tempo type beat. And so when he did that, I kind of went. I was like looking at the songs I was finna make, and I was like, let me try to make a up tempo type beat, see how it go. So
Yeah.
I just kind of went, found a beat, and made that song. I wrote that song in like 10 minutes, and then
Yeah. For real?
yeah. So and then I would say like I've always wanted to be like an entertainer. Like if you guys, my mom, I've always been like into entertainment and
Yeah.
that type of thing. I thought I was gonna be a football player at one point. So
Okay.
I've always been into playing in front of crowds and
Yeah.
being in front of
Never
people.
been shy.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I've always liked the spotlight. So um, once I kind of made that song and I seen the reaction of the people, that was the moment where I was like, okay, I see how they
This can
reacted to
go.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see where this can go. Like so, that really is what turned me up as far as like making music.
Okay. 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 All right. Let's see if there's anything else I want to ask you before we wrap it up.
Nothing wrong with
Um.
that.
So I'm gonna talk from a fan standpoint, only because you have fans. I know you have fans only because I see your viewing is going crazy. So I know your fans gonna want to know: are you dating?
Yeah, we dating right now. We not in no committed relationships and nothing like that. We dating and having fun. We working though. So
We having fun. We working, but do understand working come first.
yeah, every time
Working come first every time. Working come first every time.
for sure.
So when should we expect? Now, let me say something else. You got a song called Checks
Hmm.
that go hard.
Yeah, thank you. I
That go
appreciate
hard.
it.
And you know what's crazy to me? A lot of times when someone makes a song that's the banger, it's normally the song that they don't put much time into.
Right.
Believe it or not.
That's exactly what that song.
Believe it or not, it's always the song that they don't put time into.
Yeah, that
I
was
don't know what that is, but it's just something.
Yeah,
And
it was the end of that song was the end of
you
the
said
session.
you did it in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So
That
yeah,
song was
so
the end of the session. Like it was like okay, my time on my session was running down. I think I had like 30 minutes left on that session. And I
Yeah.
was just like, here, try to turn this beat on. Let me see, if I can make this. And then I did that song, shot the video for it like a week later. I put it on Say Cheese.
okay,
And then once I put it on Say Cheese,
it went up.
everybody was eating that up.
Yeah.
I think now we sitting at 100,000 views on YouTube. So
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. And as far as marketing, what do you do as far as marketing your brand? What are some big things that you do? Do you do road work? Do you go on? Do you travel and you pass out flyers? Do you go to shows? Do you do most of your marketing online?
I'm probably mostly right now just online marketing, just because it's not really a big market in Indianapolis, so it's like
Yeah.
it's not a real big music market in Indianapolis, so
Right.
that's why I'm out here.
Right.
Trying to,
Right.
and
Right.
I'm either online doing my marketing, or I like to pull up and let people see it for themselves. Like the
For
product
sure.
gonna speak for itself every time with me.
For
So,
sure.
I just gotta go, get in front of people's faces and let them see it for themselves. But other than that, I just really focus on online just because um, that's just like the day and age that we in. Like
It is.
I didn't see so many people just take off of one, not even the whole song. Cause
Yeah.
I done heard some songs on TikTok.
Yeah.
It'd be one part of the song. It'd be so hard. Like you see it
And
100,000
then
times.
100 people talk about it and comment that
Yeah.
about just that one little.
Yeah, and then you hear the
Yeah.
whole song. It's like, oh, that's the whole song. But that one part of the song, some people go into the studio with that mindset. But it's like that online marketing is so crazy. Like I'm tapping into that just because I know how important that is.
For sure, for sure. What is another thing that you would say is important as far as marketing, or what would you say? What is one of your most important things as far as what is one of your most important things as far as getting your music distributed? How do you distribute your music? What's one of your most important, or your top ways, I shall say, that you distribute your music? I'm sorry, it took me forever to get that together, y'all.
I like to do visuals with my videos.
Okay.
So like I try to make sure whenever I drop a song or when I'm getting ready to drop a song, I go shoot a video for it. So then like it kind of push it to the like put two and two together because like you never know. Like I said, that one video that you post on your Instagram could blow up. And
Right,
you
right.
get up on the explore page and now you
Right.
got a million views. But
Right,
it's like
from that
they
one
just
song.
heard the song, they not gonna really care as much because they don't
Right.
know who's singing the song. They just gonna know that song. So you want to actually put them two together and have it be able to be like, okay, I know this is who it is. I know this is what he looks like.
Yeah,
And then like once
right.
they kind of start, when people kind of
They want to put the visual,
yeah,
the vision with who they talk listening to.
yeah, they want to
Yeah.
see you.
People nosy for real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all it is. people like my a lot of people around me. They was telling me like, because at first I was just dropping songs, and I would just put out a song and then put it on my IG story. And
Yeah.
Like, okay, this is out now. Go listen to it.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, I'm only getting like 100, 200 plays. Like,
Yeah.
not too many people want to check it out. And so then they was like, it was my brother actually. He was like, you got to start shooting videos with your music. Like, they got to see you, like, because they hear you, but they don't see you. So it's like that. That's so important as far as it's like with entertainment. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of the times people don't even fall in love with the music. They fall in love with
The person.
with
Yeah.
the
That's
persona.
facts.
So it's like if they see you acting a certain way on camera, or
Yeah.
you do something funny in your videos, or you like a cool, laid back person, like they can, they feel like they can vibe with, or they feel like they want to hang out with you. Like,
Right.
those
Right.
that brings so many more people in just off of those visuals. So like that's really what I've been focusing on is getting visuals out with most of my songs that I put out nowadays.
And I think that's super smart. Another thing, if I'm not sure if you are familiar or not, but just because I do the music as well, one of my biggest and one of the most important as far as getting music out for me is finding the DJs. Finding DJs in your area, finding DJs in local cities near you, finding DJs in all different cities because they get to rotate your music.
Right.
And at the end of the day, when they're rotating your music, because they already have the crowd, so when they put your music under somebody else's ear, then you got a bop in
like
different
that.
cities. So it like creates a wave. So
Right.
definitely, if you're not tapped in with your DJs, definitely tap into your DJs. That will be one that you will take with you far.
Yeah, I'm doing that too. I'm starting to get into that. I was just talking to Steven earlier about that, just how like the DJs in our city, they not really as supportive. So a lot of the times you got to go out of the city,
Out of
or
the
out
city.
of the state to go find somebody else. Find
But I
another
think that's
state's
every
DJ.
city.
Yeah,
It's kind of crazy, but
yeah,
it's weird.
But it's like if y'all got somebody with talent in y'all city, I feel like you should be wanting to push that artist. Like if you got the talent and the potential to go somewhere and turn the city up, because you gotta think every time somebody blows up from a city that's not really known, they reaching back to come get somebody, or they coming back. So like they got
But that's what it
scope
should
on
be.
Yeah.
But that's not what it is because we're in a time where culture has us thinking that we're in competition with each other instead of building together.
Yeah.
So we have so much divide.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the more we put into it and the more we put together, we start to create those certain type of movements. So you have to create that wave because we don't have those waves no more.
Right.
Everything that was normal, everything that's abnormal is normal now.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
That's
just
how
what
I
we
like
living
cities
in.
like Atlanta.
Yeah.
Charlotte got that feel too.
Yeah.
Just like everybody kind of trying to support and push the next guy out. Like,
Yeah.
We got Young Thug, but we got Young Thug, we got Lil Baby. Okay, what about this next dude that's coming up that we kind of hear him in a lower level scene, but it's like he's not popping yet. How can we get him to that place too? Because now the more people y'all got on, that's just better for the city. That's a better look for the city. That's more money coming into the city, honestly.
Right.
People don't be thinking like that. So.
Right. All right. So thank y'all for tapping in with us. It's QC Booth.
TRF Boog, the biggest stepper.
The biggest. Don't forget it.
We out here in the folk.
Out here in the folk. Good day, guys.